Not as good as Ed, but.
Hey.
Same camera.
And if we finish that up before Tamara gets here, we can do a zoom on. In fact, we could just kind of zoom in and see
We could come in on Argus if you're okay with that.
See some of these animals and see if they're dead or alive.
Roger. Over there. Near Mongo.
Well, that Mongo name is stuck around for a long time.
Yeah.
The ISC Magnum.
I don't think your mic's on, or else I'm...
Okay, your the ISC is directly over it.
Well, now we've excavated it enough, it's easier to see. It's crazy, the orifices that these come out of. It's just like...
Yeah.
At least this one had a little bit of a hole around it, you know, more than just a tiny hole in the seafloor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really great.
Oh, I see it.
Awesome.
Okay.
So forward.
So you're going to try to make sure that you get the bubble stream in there.
Yeah.
So I can step forward.
That is great. Very delicate balance. So there are bottles attached to this underside of the vehicle, and you have to have the vehicle positioned just perfectly.
Lateral to starboard a step.
To starboard? No, I think I want the Niskins right over it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think forward more. I'm losing it in the shadow, but I have like a reference of where it is. I think it's right under the Niskins now.
I'm looking at the port side. I don't see any.
Okay.
That's right.
Do a step 2. We should be able to see the bubbles coming up through as long as they're still burping, right? I did do a burp to starboard. Oh my God.
Good.
Excuse me.
Well, it's tough when you're talking about gas.
We should put some solace tape on those back 2 stoppers.
Oh, yeah.
So that you could see them better.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now it's...
Yeah, no, look, they're coming up. Okay.
It's coming.
So, okay. It's good, you got
triggered.
it. Excellent.
Nailed it, good job. No, we're going to do one at 10 meters above, so...
Roger. Come wide on Argus?
Wide on Argus, hi.
Oh, sure. Step up and I'll just do 9, full, and then just do 1 step up. And I'll come up with Argus. Well, we're also close, right? Okay. Okay. Roger. Is your altitude changing?
It's a pretty nondescript area, you know.
Oh, wait. Did I change the wrong thing? Yeah. So
it makes sense that
this one.
Bubble streams kind of come and go.
You're right. Okay. Step up.
It's coming up now.
This is a little more tricky.
Okay.
So to get 10 meters up and to actually get that bubble stream in that bottle, I think it's quite a challenge. I mean, how would we know? I guess we have to look
Yeah,
at Herc and
I need a bump. Kali, can you tilt the Herc cam up a little bit?
Yeah, sorry. Just give me a second. Fixing my delta. Tilt Herc camera up. Yeah. Not that far. Sorry. The
Number
green
5.
one? Yeah. Green is 5.
Triggered.
That was triggered?
Yes, it was.
All right.
okay, so why don't we just go back down to the bottom and just, while we're waiting for tomorrow, let's take a look at some of the animals on the bottom. It'd be good to know if any of those clams are alive and
Oh, and
what
just
kind of fauna we're seeing in the immediate area here.
for reference, that was sample number 045 and 046.
Good to watch change in video.
Roger.
So we are...
So I'll step you back down. Step down.
It also looks like we got another very strong stream off to
Oh, hey, 1 second.
5
Off
meters
to
out.
what? Off to where?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on, yeah.
Off to where, Chris?
Off to port. 40 degrees to port. 5 meters out.
5 meters out from
Yeah.
here. 80 degrees to port, so can you just say... I'm a little confused about where that would be. Northwest?
That's, no. 30 degrees to port, so that would be like south.
A strong stream south of here, about 5 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. Because they thought that they saw one a little bit farther back as well. You're great at this, Chris. Thank you. And we're having a shift change here.
Yeah, we are. You can tell because of the...
Okay.
What have you been doing this whole time? Oh, I thought it was yours.
Video back on.
Ready? Okay. That's probably Mom's. Like I thought, because he always leaves his phone, and I thought that it's like, oh, before he forgets. There you go. I'll put that over here. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, do we have Norbit on? We do have Norbit on.
Yeah, Norbert's on.
Ooh.
You want me to?
Okay, turn up nav. Cause she. Okay. Oh wait. Oh wait a little bit. Wait a little bit.
Want to zoom in on that hole there?
Sure thing. You.
That's good. We're floating around a bit, so.
Ah.
Where are we picking up?
What's that?
Where did that crew leave off? Where are we?
Yeah,
What's our status?
just getting organized back here to getting all the screens switched and everything. So they measured the temperature on that. So in that little pit that we are seeing here, we observed some bubble streams coming up. So it's not like a continuous bubble flow, it's just little burps of bubbles. They're quite big, so I think we'll be able to sample them. And we have also seen some like shimmering water, so that was an indicator that the water is a little bit warmer than the ambient water temperature around it. So we did a temperature measurement of that one, and it did show that it was 6.7 degrees, and our background is, I don't have the right screens up yet, but I think it's like 2.2 degrees Celsius, the ambient water around it. So we definitely have a big difference of fluid temperature. So then the previous watch, they already took Niskin bottles at 1 meters above. Yeah, that's one of those bubble stream activities. It will last a few seconds and then stop again, and then a little break and start over. They took Niskins 1 meter and 10 meters above the seafloor, and we are now going to start sample this one for gas and fluid. So I have two gas tight samplers on. One of them I want to use to get the bubble phase. So we're gonna do the typical sampling by holding the funnel over the bubbles and wait until we have enough gas in there and then trigger the bottle. So And the second gas tight I would want to use in the same hole here, but hold the funnel close to where we saw the shimmering water. And then I want a water phase in there, not a fluid. So we just have not the bubbles. So we have to hope that we can do it right after a bubble stream stopped and then have a little break and take the water before the bubbles start again. So that will be interesting timing wise, but let's hope that we manage. Yeah, and that's the plan for the gas samples, and that's what I want to do next. I still have to log into my screen here, but I'm almost ready. But that's about the plan. So you can get situated for taking the gas tides.
Okay.
Thanks for that update, Tamara.
Thanks, Tamara.
Welcome.
Can you tilt up a little and bubble? Where's that hole in relation to Herc?
Yeah.
I don't see it. Oh, it's way up there. Okay, you can go ahead and zoom out, Nova. I'll have to.
You can kind of make it out in Argus as well. A little shadow.
Yeah.
Full wide.
Thank you.
If you want, I can do a bit of teleprompting, trailing stream.
Oh, I see where they landed before.
Yeah.
I'll just go land there.
Yeah.
Fucking sea bias Nazis.
What's done here? No.
Yeah.
Leela, did you guys learn anything more about the skin on those clamshells?
I barely hear you.
Yeah, you're very low for me too.
It's got to be touching your lips.
That's so uncomfortable. Is that better though?
Yeah,
Not much.
a little
No.
better.
I'm gonna like
turn
eat this
you-
thing.
Well, the rest of us are uncomfortable.
We can turn.
We
can
need
turn
a
around.
project.
Yeah, project.
Acting.
I have you
I will
on
speak in my
plus
most
12,
projection
so
voice.
it's quite a bit.
So
Ooh, bubble
we see
stream.
the bubble rising
No
now, and
whispering.
actually the shimmering fluid that we saw was also from the same area.
Okay.
Yes, and the very first time we saw it, it was a little bit, we think it came a bit more from back here, but I think we will aim the same area from where the bubbles are for the shimmering water, but we will have to zoom in afterwards, after we took the bubbles and see.
Okay. See if I can get one of these instruments out then.
Yeah.
What happens if you extend that porch?
We may or may not hit the bottom. Ready? Coming up.
Yep.
As fully extended.
Roger. Can zoom in there a bit for me, Nova? Let's see. Try and grab this thing correctly this time.
Hope you know the answers to all the questions.
If you want to, you can find that hole with bubble cam.
I was about to see if you get
Is
You
this
got
gonna
caught
be
on the
normal
thing again.
17 or
Because it is in
17.2?
that weird angle.
1. 17.1.
17.1, okay.
Can you retract Tom Thumb?
Retract?
Yeah, it's extended right now.
That's weird.
Yeah, I see the shimmering water now after.
Yeah.
Can zoom in a bit there, Nova?
Coming in.
A bit more. Should do it.
There's shimmering water?
Yeah, see the shimmering water is on the
Yeah.
right in the center of the screen now. See it kind of.
Like in this area here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to wait? You think that stops after the bubbles, do you?
Yeah, I want to take the bubbles first, that we have like one safe gas sample, and then we take the second bottle to try catching some of the shimmering water after a bubble stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can go for bubbles now?
You can set up for bubbles, yes.
There's definitely shimmering water there.
Yeah, we see it rising up, like you can, it
Okay.
even moves the sediment a little bit, and yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, you
It's like a
can zoom
mirage.
out a bit for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
We might, after the bubble sample, we also can try to track the shimmering water a little bit better down, that we get to try to see where it's actually coming out. It might be the same opening or maybe from a different one. Yeah, but first we just try to secure a bubble sample, and then we are done with that.
You can zoom in a bit there for us, maybe just to the, a little bit more.
Homer.
That's good.
Some of these stars are booking it.
And tilt up just a bit in the bubble camera.
You want it up?
Yeah. Just to get the 2D view. The second D through a straw, but you don't have to zoom in, mate. Zoom out.
No.
It's already limited enough.
Whoa,
Oh,
that was a
nice.
lot.
Ooh.
Oh, we are missing some of them.
Yeah, it's kind
They
of
go behind, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, it has that hydrates.
Let's wait for one more. Yeah, it's forming hydrate right away as soon as it's get captured in the funnel.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
For this type of sample, it doesn't matter too much because it's a vacuum inside, so getting the gas into the bottle only takes half a second, and it on a very, very high flux rate. So it just, even if the inlet gets covered with some hydrate, it's actually not a problem. It just takes it in. If you would sampling slower, like other type of bottles are set up, that it would take a minute or something to get the right amount of gas in, then there would be the issue that it could be clogged by a hydrate formation. But in our case, it's not a problem. It happens basically all the time when we are within the hydrate stability zone and the sample gases. We won't see the gas moving into the bottle. That's probably the most, yeah, that we get the most influence on us, just visually.
What's the volume of that bottle again? I forget.
This is a very small one, so it's only 10 cc. So we most likely have enough already, but I just want to be sure that we don't get the fluid phase in it as well, because I would like to get 2 different type of samples. So one of them gas only and the second one fluid only. And the black rim on the funnel, that's at 200 milliliters. Yeah, so it's just, I can't see the free gas phase in the middle because of the hydrate. So that's why I want to wait a bit longer. Yeah. So yeah, after that, we will definitely be ready to, to trigger it. Yes, so then we can set up to get it triggered.
Okay, Mike, trigger it.
Copy. Tom, engage.
Yeah, and retract. Yeah, I think that was fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was sample 47. Thank you. Do you want me to make any notes about the sampler type?
Yeah, sure. If you wouldn't mind putting in GT 17-1, that would be great.
Okay. And you said that was 47, right?
Yep. So now we're trying to capture the liquid though, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, now you can zoom out for us.
Forward.
Thing is all the way out, right?
Yeah.
You brought spare funnels, I hope.
We do have a few more, but we're about to run out, I guess.
That was weird. Maybe it was too far forward a little, the funnel.
I don't know what, it fit in there easier last time.
It did.
Is the basket stuck on the seafloor?
Is it stuck with?
Like, is it not moving forward because of the seafloor?
No, we would push ourselves back unless he was going full throttle forward. So it looks completely, it's as far as it can
Oh,
go
come
out.
on. Try it again, see if it moves.
Nope.
Roger. That's 2 funnels I owe you tomorrow.
So for this one, we are trying just to get the pure fluid phase. So we will let the bubbles pass and then trigger it in the fluid. But I think I want to have you can grab it now, but before we start sampling, I want to have a proper look again if we can identify where we have the strongest flow area. And then we see how close we can get with the funnel.
Is that in the T handle there?
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're creating a shadow on it, so it's kind of hard.
Zoom in for us, Nova. Thank you.
It looks like it's in there.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. It's hard to tell with the tape, with like black tape, I guess. It's.
I can brighten it up a little.
The O-ring, or what were you thinking?
Yeah, I think it's in there.
I think they're looking
Yeah.
at
I'm
a
just trying
handle.
to determine if I have it proper grab. Okay, zoom out.
Oh, okay.
So it actually triggers.
Yeah, I see.
I think you need some silicone funnels.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
More resistant to manipulator operators.
Are there transparent silicone funnel? I guess so, huh?
It wouldn't be manipulator operator proof, but it might be resistant. Okay, zoom in on that hole again.
Got a minute.
So we want to see a
So-
bubble, see where the shimmers are coming from.
Right, actually, I think I see shimmering almost all the time. We see, yeah, now it's the bubbles again. Ooh!
There they go.
Yeah, and if we...
Oh, now it doesn't want to stop.
Wow.
Shimmering looks like it runs up the...
Right, but I'm trying to get it as close as possible to the source. And when I say source, I just mean basically where it comes out of the sediment. So, yeah, we see it rising up very well,
Yeah.
like how it's shimmering in the background. So that just
Okay,
means it's a
zoom
bit
out.
warmer than the ambient. But I would like to exactly in the hole to see where it's actually coming from. I do think it's the same area as we had our bubbles. But
I think
yeah.
so. See the bubble there?
Yeah, so if I could get a zoom, like, oh dear,
Yeah. Zoom right in.
my
Yeah.
drawing is not going very well here. Yeah, kind of.
Full zoom
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, like in the center,
zoom?
right? Yes.
So we want it right in there.
But let's wait. Let's pass one bubble stream and then we're gonna sample.
Okay.
So I want to try to avoid having gas this time. Otherwise, not what I do usually, but.
Yeah.
We can get in there, so then all you need to do is rotate in.
No, I think she wants to take it up above the sediment. Because
No, if we can take it here, that would be perfect. Just as close as we can get here. Yeah, from your point of view, actually.
I don't think you're on SPL. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
it looks like the shimmering is staying against the wall, but that could just be an illusion.
I think it's moving up against the wall, and it's coming out from
Looks like it.
a similar hole where the bubbles are coming out. So close as possible from where it exits the sediment, which would be right what we are looking at. So if we can get the sample from right here, that would be great.
So should I touch the funnel on the wall there? You think it'll take that without?
No, probably not, right?
I don't know how soft the wall is, but rather not, because also I think we're not going to see anything, and then we have like sediments in suspension. So yeah, rather not to touch.
It looks like you could just set it up right on top of there.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I can get in there.
You know, we can take our time. We can also try to position it, and if more bubbles come, then we just do it again.
Okay, zoom out, Nova.
Coming in. Forward.
Okay, zoom in a little.
Coming in.
A little bit more.
Coming in.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, so I can't freeze the arm because it frickin' jerks like crazy.
Mm.
It's gonna make it difficult. Okay, zoom in a bit more for us. I could try go at an angle tomorrow, but
We can allow a little bit of an angle, yes, because we have a fairly small, the funnel is way bigger than the volume of the bottle, so yes.
okay, zoom out. Problem is I can't rotate much more or it won't be on the trigger.
From the alignment?
Yeah, I could maybe come this way.
No.
Should we wait until the sediment?
The bubbles are also coming, so.
Okay.
Zoom in again for me, Nova. Okay.
We need to, to wait a little bit also until not so many particles are in suspension, because there's always a chance if too many sediment particles get into the funnel that we actually get one into our little tube and that could clog it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially that's now the opposite problem from when we have hydrate. Hydrate just goes in, but if we have like a sediment clogging the line, then it's just, we don't get anything because it blocks the line.
Well, now that I've touched it, it's gonna continue to cave in for a while, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can observe for a while. It's okay. I don't mind seeing a few more bubble blurbs.
Yeah, roger. Can't believe I touched. I was watching the funnel against the wall, not the
Not the bottle.
Yeah. Paranoid about the funnels now after breaking two of them.
I think we have like at least 2 more that we already made, and I think we have we have to count.
We could break the funnel and turn it into a snorkel.
We do have snorkels here, but they're just not mounted, so we don't need to do that.
Well, it might be easier to poke it into here without the funnel now.
Definitely, yeah.
Just throw one over the side, and we'll wait till it lands on the floor, and then we'll go find it.
Good luck with that, yeah.
Good luck.
Need a really fast winch with a clump weight on it.
Yeah, so I didn't expect to see shimmering water. That's why the bottles are set up with funnels for gas sampling and not really for the fluid sampling like we would do it on when we go for hydrothermal work, where we put on a titanium snorkel. So that's why this is a bit of an experiment with using a funnel for fluid sampling in this case.
I think it's going to work.
Yeah.
As long as there's no bubbles in it.
I think it's going to take about 2 months for that dust to stop.
So it's going to be a long dive.
Oh no.
Cancel your plans.
Day 14.
It looks
Waiting.
so bad right now.
I think after the next bubble blow up, we can start setting
We
up
can
again.
go for it.
Yeah.
There's watching paint dry and watching sediment settle. That's the
Yeah. Or gauges move.
Waiting for
She
visibility.
made none of your job. Just kidding. You're important.
This is the most exciting I've seen on TV in a couple days.
Yeah.
Are there any shimmers still?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
I think it's continuous, actually,
Yeah,
the
it does.
shimmering. Yeah, it's sometimes just hard to see. And then when you sometimes look
can
into
see
the
it.
laser, or then you can see it again, or further up at the screen. Like,
So we're having what appears to be continuous warm fluid, but intermittent bubbles.
Yeah.
I feel like that fish in Finding Nemo.
Now it's the bubble shrimp that
Yeah,
mix
good thing
everything up.
My bubbles.
If it's helpful, I have a focus screen that tells me pretty obviously where the shimmering is. So happy to verify.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stick that up on the big screen.
I wish I could. I don't think I can.
Yeah, let's try that up now.
Okay, you want to zoom out a bit? No,
Coming up.
It's a focus vision.
that's good.
Yeah, big funnel, little hole.
We've made the hole a little larger.
That's true. Good point.
Yeah, I got that hole where I want it now. Okay, zoom in there.
Coming in.
I can't tell where it is until I touch.
Yeah.
It's like right, if you were to move straight back.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
And as we probably won't see it like in the funnel. We will just hope for the best. I don't think we will see the difference.
Looks pretty
I'm
close.
touching.
That's good.
It's still okay.
Just let me know when to go.
Noah, do you have any indication if we are getting the shimmering water? Can you see that from your?
If I can zoom in a little bit, I could tell you.
Yeah, you can
Is that
zoom
okay?
in.
All right. It's too much sediment. Give it a second.
But I think that's probably the best.
Yeah, it's coming in because it's coming out.
It's coming out. Yeah.
So yeah, just take.
Yeah, I think let's trigger the thing. Yeah.
Trigger.
Can I have the camera view when we trigger it?
Zoom out. Zoom out and trigger.
Yeah, so that I can see the.
You happy to trigger it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, and retract again. And can you zoom in on this little black O-ring around the stem? It's like on the trigger piece itself from the bottle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's above the.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. No, that looks good. Thank you very much.
You okay with that?
Yep.
Okay, forward.
Forward.
Do you know what kind of chemical signature you're looking for in that fluid?
Can you repeat that? I hardly understood. Was it the chemical composition or?
Do you know what kind of chemical composition you're expecting compared, relative to the bubbles?
I just want to know if they are like basically the bubbles dissolve out of the fluid, and if they are exactly the same, or if I'm talking about two different sources that I kind of have like the fluid. Or let's say the bubbles rise from deeper up, kind of if they have a magmatic gas input, or mantle gas input, and with in the fluid phase, I don't think I would see that. So just kind of a difference if I see a deeper source impact in the gas compared to the fluid, or they might be the same. So we will be doing the whole total gas chemistry, like all CO2, methane, hydrogen.
Wait.
And also the isotope work and the helium the carbon isotope work plus the helium isotope work.
That's cool that you have that opportunity.
Right, and here this area is not too far away from a seep where I sampled a helium-3 anomaly. So this is the helium-3, helium-4 ratio that we are measuring, and helium-3. Helium-3 is a gas that is only coming from the mantle. It's a primordial gas, so it's not produced anywhere else at this time. So I know it's a very deep source, that it's a mantle source in there. And there's a chance that we will observe that in this sample as well, because we are very close to where we have young oceanic crust. So it's still the temperature is also there.
Before we take off, can I go through gauges real quick?
We're not ready to take off.
Pause it.
What sample number was that, Leela?
That was 048.
And
it was GT 18-1.
-2, sorry.
Oh, that one's a -2?
Yes.
Okay.
It's two different, so we have two different bodies of the 10 cc body, and one is called 1, and the other one is 2, and body 2 is on GT 18.
Great. So that was GT 18-2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why are you like that?
I totally forgot to take notes, but I have Leela who wrote everything down because I was talking too much. So
not talking too much.
What is he doing?
The context is great.
Why is it like this?
Was there another sample that you wanted from here as well?
I mean, there will be more. Yes, I'm done with like the 2 gas samples.
Fluid.
Yeah, fluid and gas sample, right? You have the Niskins.
And then
no, you can go ahead with the push course and
Awesome.
So sorry. Before we leave, after the push course, we will also deploy one of the markers. I'm saying it now loud so that we remember, like the physical marker.
Okay.
And maybe one more Niskin. But go ahead with push course.
Woohoo! Okay. I think that we also want to sample some clams here. Again, for the this is sort of PMEL is using it for population genetics. So we'll need to get around 15 to 20 of those, and they look really big. So hopefully we can slurp up some of the smaller ones that are. It looks like on the far side of the pit, for example, there's some smaller ones. We might have to zoom around a little bit, and then also would love to slurp up some of the ophiuroids that we're seeing around here.
You want to core first, do you?
I think we might have to. Sure, we can core first. Let's core first. So we'll do one. I think they're all ported cores, so we can just do the first 2 closest to the front on the starboard side.
Show me the shoulder there, Michael.
Okay.
Do you want the salvo or no?
No. Any particular spot here?
Yeah, let's go for, I don't want to be too close to the pit because I don't want to make it like totally collapse more, but I can't see in the shadow really, but something around that area.
Roger.
Maybe you just want to avoid being like right on top of a clam.
Roger. Zoom in there for us.
Sure.
It's good.
You think that's far enough from the pit tomorrow?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
No brittle stars either, or whatever those things are.
Yeah, those are brittle stars. That's good right there.
I'm saying I think so, and then.
Yeah. Oh, it's hard. Curious. I wonder what's under there.
All right, lifting the vehicle there.
Okay. We can pull that out then. That looks good.
Stay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's all falling out.
Some of it fell out, but it appears
yeah,
to be.
yeah, we can try it. Try and
keep it.
Get it, yeah.
I think there's still some. You want to go ahead and hit the sample salvo now, so I can see if that core is still in there. About half of it's falling out there.
Okay, maybe let's go and try and take it again, shake it out back there.
Of course, that half is in there.
It's really attached.
There's like some rocks in there.
Rocks you saw?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's hydrate. Is that possible?
On the side, yes, possibly. It's again, is it hydrate or bacterial mat actually? But
they said there were some hard bits in.
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't realize that. That could be hydrate. Yeah.
I wonder.
I mean,
yeah,
it's fairly warm.
Fly out.
You saw it fly out. Okay, yeah, that could be a chunk of hydrate. Yes. It's interesting because it's warm here, so it's actually moving the hydrate a little bit out of the stability zone, but maybe it's still inside. I haven't done the calculations. And also, it's all just warm where the shimmering water is, and the gradient is probably pretty high to cooler pore fluid again. So the chunk flew out of the tube.
I didn't catch
thing.
it.
Yeah, okay, I didn't see it. Yeah.
It could have been a mud ball, or it could have been a hydrate. It's hard to say in those cameras.
Maybe let's try slightly further
Can you
away
zoom
from the
out,
pit this
please?
next time.
Thank you. Okay, I can zoom in a bit.
Coming in.
Why is the winch in the big one?
Why is what?
Why is the winch hold in the big one for the sample salvo?
I don't know. Have to ask the sample salver programmer. Tammy. Under the direction of
right
it.
there. Oh, even shallower. That's lifting the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if we can get that one in.
Probably get it in if I don't la-di-da there. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, come on.
There goes.
I missed my chance there.
Okay.
Just started falling out. If I were. Further away this time?
Sure. But not in the clams.
How about here?
Can't see super well, but looks okay from here.
You can zoom in a little until the thing, that's it. I can't pan the camera anymore. Happy with that?
Yep.
Would you like me to try to get into the bubble so you can see it?
Okay, you can zoom out.
Right.
Okay.
Forward.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks better. Maybe.
That's about it.
That's good.
Oh, I so struggle with this one.
You handled that pretty well.
That looks good.
Yeah.
And that ties that manipulator in a knot, like. Got two here, is it?